Winner 2024. Right, talk about winners. We move on and we say hello and a big welcome to Maghera man, Maghera native, right in St. Paddy.
Yep.
Paddy Doherty, you're very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
An unusual name for in these parts, but you're very welcome. And you're accompanied by Mr. James Bradley.
Yeah. How are you?
Come on a wee bit. Come on and make us say. How are you keeping, James?
I'm not too bad.
Good. Paddy, what's the crack? How's life?
Aye, grand, yeah. It was a couple of songs out now, a couple of singles. Down with the great Paul Casey. Recorded a few tracks, and that was led on from James. He recorded a couple of albums, so my first track was released in January.
Aye.
And I was lucky enough to get it on Tina G, and Croke Park played it. So
aye, that's where brilliant.
So,
how did that come about?
I emailed Tina G, and this guy Vanton Walsh got back to me.
Aye.
And he says it's a great feel, the song, and would be played surely at the end credits during the All-In final. And thankfully they won.
Aye.
What a bit of a story at the end. So
was that What a Graham's?
What a Graham's.
Aye, I remember that was a great game.
So,
it was a great year.
Oh, great magic. Somebody runs out.
Have you lost your man now then to us?
to Tyrone. Malachy's gone, unfortunately. So that's the way it goes.
You're lost
That's the way it
again.
goes. That's the way it goes. So.
A good choice, I think. Good background team there as well too. So we're looking forward to that up in the county this year. So anyway, that opened doors for you. The fact that song was sort of
in terms
Paddy.
of streaming numbers.
Aye.
It definitely did in terms of Spotify and all the streaming platforms. So it was a great time now. So yeah, and I have my second single released last Friday. So hopefully we'll get to
and
play
you do
it.
that to me, Paul.
Aye.
Good stuff.
So it was great, and Paul's a genius in what he does.
What's it about?
All in the studio, and it was great.
He said to me to come down and record with him, but I don't think he's that good. He'd be a miracle worker more than a genius, you know what I mean? But Paul making some great music.
Yeah,
he's an amazing.
Brilliant, and I'm in debt to him for the music he's produced. You know, so
well, I'll tell you before we get chatting more, Paddy, we're going to do a song if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
So the first track you're going to do for us.
Yeah, Sound of a Heartbeat. So yeah,
and this is your own.
This is my own.
This is
yeah,
it.
we'll go for that.
Whenever you're ready.
Tell me why you're so cold, and there's no reason why at all. We're both our souls looking for a meaning to life, and there's no reason why at all. Don't let go of what we have, and there's no reason why at all. You can tell me that I'm not allowed. You can tell me I'm not free. But I won't stand down, I'll never go. This is the sound of my heartbeat. There's no time to waste in this hateful state, and I don't even know this reason why. Can you remember the time we were happy, and I don't even know
sound of my heartbeat. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Great harmonies there, hey?
Aye. So the song was written 20 years ago, believe it or not, and we always did it in the circuit, and we always did covers, we always did the pubs and clubs, but it's the one song people always come up to us and says, what's that song? We never heard it before. You get that out there. But I had to wait 20 years.
Aye, but sure, that's matures and grows well. Have you many songs like that, Paddy?
I have a few. That was the other thing I was going to say. I have a lot of songs that half songs.
Aye.
And a lot of musicians will talk about that.
Aye.
And it was years and years ago, and I just thought maybe they weren't good enough. They sounded like too many other bands, and I just abandoned them. But now I'm going back through the old hard drives and realising there actually is something on this. You know, and it's time to get them out there. So.
Brilliant. And why not?
Yeah.
There's always a reason for these things, I always maintain, you know, because you can come back into I think with a fresher head and a more relaxed approach to it, you know.
Absolutely.
You're not full-time musician.
Yeah, I'm a radiographer by trade.
Radiographer.
Down in the Royal and the City Hospital, so a big shout out to all the staff down there tonight, so they'll be tuning in.
Very good. That's a great job.
So yeah, that's me, 9 to 5.
Aye. So were you ever full-time at music?
Just probably as a student, you know, and I was big into the music technology and recording for a long time as a hobby. And that was something I aspired toward as well. So I'd always chipped away at that, but never could see a career pathway fully with it, you know. And I say,
it's a tough game. You know, it's a tough game to be at the moment, isn't it?
You know,
to be
James will tell you he's gigging flat out this way. So
it's sort of, you know, the reason I stepped out was a full time and a job that was going to probably end up killing me, so I made the decision to step away from it.
I know what you mean, James.
And now I teach in schools and I do music therapy, and it's opened so many doors. No 2 days are the same.
Is that right?
In Hollywell one day doing music therapy with mental health patients, or you could be in a unit with disability, and then you teach children and you just give them a gift of music, and you see their eyes light up whenever they.
Music therapy is it's a great subject.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're a teacher teaching music, you know, there's satisfaction from that. Yeah. But as a therapy, giving help maybe and assistance to people, you know, it must be something very special.
Simple as realising that music's everywhere, from your front door, from the doorbell to your front door to your alarm clock in the morning. It's everywhere, but we just have to step out of the busy rat race sometimes to realise it. I always go back to the kids I'm teaching and tell them how powerful music and how magic it is, because my first memory of music is 4 years old.
Yeah.
Sitting on my daddy's knee, and on comes the radio, You Can Call Me Al, Paul Simon. And every time that song comes on, I close my eyes and I'm 4 again.
No way.
And it's just lovely. I can see him, he's driving a tractor, I'm sitting on his knee, and I can see the green field, and it's just amazing how
that's class.
How it unlocks a memory. It's the same as smell or, you know, taste as well.
It's great that. And what's your age bracket of students that you work with?
It's funny. It ranges from P4s, which are in around that sort of 7, 8. But I even have as young as 6 coming, and then I teach adults the evening as well, up to 50-year-olds. And
tell me this: when you're teaching in schools, what is their instrument? Is it a guitar?
It is guitar. Yeah. Just guitar. And letting them realise that, you know, you look at an instrument and it looks difficult to actually break it down. I mean, the reason I teach guitar is if they can count to 6, they can play guitar. There's 6 strings.
Jeez, I can count to 6 then, but I can't play guitar. Do you know my problem? James? I always say, now this winter I'm going to learn the guitar, and that's going on now for a good 58, 59 years.
You said that to me before as well, didn't you?
Aye. But the thing is, I have a granddaughter, and they put up a video that she's 8, or is 8, and what I noticed about her, they're Taylor Swift in the head. They just love that. And that's brilliant, that's dead on. But she was playing the guitar, and she was playing the guitar as far as she was concerned. But what I noticed about her was, you might know this, see young, anybody they play like that, just the one. But she happened to be going with the 2 hands, and I thought, there's a natural, I'm trained in it.
You know what it is? If you can pat your head and rub your tummy, you can play guitar.
Is that right? That's what it's a wonder. No, but it is.
You're doing 2 different things.
And I thought when I seen the video, and I said there more, I said, that's the first time I've really seen that.
Yeah.
Because the wind just goes like that, the guy do, and I thought she was very good. Well, she was Taylor Swift at the end of it now, there's no doubt about it.
I love their imagination's amazing. To give them the gift of music, I think it's important to let them know how important music is, because it's a getaway sometimes.
It is.
Escape the iPad or the TV or even the busy classroom.
And it affects us all in different ways, So
it does.
And every song means something to somebody else,
Every
lyrics
song
and everything. So
we're going to get another one from you. Well, I'm going to take a commercial break. But what have you up for tonight?
I have the second single, "Look at Me That Way."
Brilliant.
I want to do that there for you. So
Paddy Doherty and James Bradley in the studio. Don't go away.
Do you need a little extra help staying in your home? At Bluebird Care, we offer a wide variety of QMark-approved personalised home care services across Donegal. And our fully trained and committed staff will always meet your care needs with kindness, compassion and dignity. To get your personal home care assessment plan, visit bluebirdcare.ie or call our care team today on 07491 29562 and bring care home.
The best businesses never stop beginning. So whether you're starting or growing your business, we want to make it easier for you. At Bank of Ireland, our faster, easier online loan applications help your business take the next step. Search Bank of Ireland Business Loans. Bank of Ireland. Begin. Lending criteria, terms and conditions apply. Over 18s only. Bank of Ireland is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Do you know what suits a suitcase? Suits a suitcase like me. What's suitable for a dutiful piece of luggage like me? Shannon Airport knows precisely what exactly suits me nicely. So find out concisely at shannonairport.ie.
Affordable parking, easy access, seamless security and dream holiday destinations like Lanzarote, Paris and New York for a hassle-free airport experience for you and your suitcase. Start your dream holiday at shannonairport.ie.
If you need advice on what's best for coughs or colds, or what's best for sore throats or flu, just ask at your local Brennan's Pharmacy. If you need advice on the best vitamins and tonics to put a pep in your step, just ask at your local Brennan's Pharmacy. Whether it's about backaches, headaches or tummy aches, your Brennan's Pharmacy team can help. If you need advice from someone you trust, we're here for you at your local Brennan's Pharmacy, Buncrana, Clonmany and Creeslow.
Join me, Marty Free, this and every Friday night from 8 for Rockin' Hits on Highland Radio in association with Arena 7 Letterkenny, the best family entertainment complex around with bowling, laser quest, soft play centre and more. Visit arena7.ie.
Yeah, welcome back. Monday night sessions at, nearly 20 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. And we're having a great conversation both on air and off air, and along with our two guests here, Paddy Doherty and James Bradley. Anyway, we're going straight into the music. Once again, this song is called Look at the Way.
Look at Me That Way.
Look at Me That Way. Brilliant. Whenever you're ready, Paddy.
It's another day. It's waiting there just for you. You still can't believe you're part of this. Is there something wrong in your life? Total belief you want to live. You're part of the big machine. Well, this big machine has fallen down. There must be more to your life. Well, this is a time, this is a love. Is there something more worth fighting for? If you hold my hand, we'll fight them off. We'll find the truth. And believe me when I say it'll all tried your best all day through. You're feeling tired, you're broken out. There must be more in your life. Well, this is our time, this is our love. Is there something more worth fighting for? If you hold my hand, we'll fight them all, we'll find the truth. And believe me when I say it'll all be okay. When I hold you in my arms and you look at me that way, and you look at me that way, that way, that way.
Right. Do you know?
Thank you.
I'm singing along to that song as if I know it. You know.
That's a good saying.
Well,
that's a good saying.
You know. Come here. How long ago since you wrote that one?
That was probably about 10 years ago. I would say I found the hard drive, and it's interesting because I had half the song written, and I thought I'll go up and I'll make a start on it, and then I was up with Paul, done a couple of sides with him, and then I realised I needed a middle on it. I was missing a part, so I had to go away and come back again. And Paul was able to slot in the middle part very easily and made a beautiful production on it. So it was
funny how that age works, isn't it? With a producer, you know.
I had to fiddle around more and get it right. So
I know. Madeline Cruz watching live and clear from inside Indianapolis. Thank you very much indeed. And give my regards to Paddy and wish him all the best for the future from Vincent in Ballymoney.
That's my uncle. So
Good
he's
man.
been up with me before doing a few sessions now.
Aye.
The live sessions.
Very good.
He's in the country western scene. So
good stuff.
My two uncles.
You're not in the country one?
No, not my scene now.
No.
But
you're working together the two of you 20 years and it says with the break.
pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. That was
what is it? How did that come about? How did you just meet up through university? Or
it was just schools and St. Pat's Maghera. So
St. Pat's was a great promoter of football, and I could even stand on nets. But we found music.
Yeah,
so
and that was.
I still can't read a note, to be honest with you.
And I
Played
the
it
same.
here.
Yeah, all be here. Yeah.
Used to try and play piano, but no, I could only bluff it for the first and second.
But you're bluffing it well, Nick. In fairness, you know what I mean.
Doing all right.
And do you gig much? Like, are you out and about, or
we're not as much now?
No.
We're chatting. We're going up to Atlantic sessions up in Portrush. James is doing a gig, so I'm going to do a couple of numbers for him. So
Atlantic
get back in
sessions,
it.
great. We sort of invites local people down. Even the likes of Johnny Reddy's playing. Paul's playing.
Yeah.
It runs from the 14th to the 17th of November. So Paddy's going to do a support slot for me. I'm going to do a support slot for Paul Casey.
16th of November was that Spring Hill House, Portrush.
Where's that in Portrush?
Spring Hill House Bar.
It's actually not far away from the Harbour Bar.
So
it's just off the main street of it. So.
Very good. That's good. See, we sessions together are great.
That's it.
Yeah.
It brings us the local artists out because
exactly.
Music just opens it up not just to the cover bands but to everybody.
Well, do you know, like, where you're getting venues there, James, like where you have an attentive audience rather than a bar lounge, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, like, but you know, you get an audience there that are just totally
and sometimes it's all musicians as well, and they're out to see,
exactly.
And I think the acoustic singer, the solo acoustic singer, has sort of come back around again.
Definitely.
With the likes of Ed Sheeran and doing the looping and recording, and that's a very, very hard thing to do live. He's very skillful, and you see around the bars more and more acoustic singers now.
I see that.
Which is great, and that's
For young people, I mean, we still think we're 21, but It's lovely to see, you know, the next generation coming up and your friends, children are playing music.
What kind of music would you listen to growing up? I'll start with yourself, Paddy, if you don't mind.
I don't want to mention Oasis now because it's a bad word, man. But I would, you know, I played in a band at school, and the Oasis songs were easy to play, and we played a lot of them, and I would have been into Nirvana and, you know, Simple Minds, believe it or not, the 80s, the 80s that time too, and a bit of U2. U2.
Paddy's a bigger fan of U2 than U2 themselves.
So that type of set I was into so much. I love my dance music. I varied everything too, so I liked a lot of stuff, you know, growing up. So Counting Crows was one band that we connected with, and we loved playing their stuff, you know.
What about yourself, James?
It's funny, you know, growing up, you always had music on, which was lovely. I mean, like I say, the first song I ever remember is You Can Call Me Alvy by Paul Simon. Just something about that music.
I know.
Just about the bass, about, you know, and then you get into start learning music. And it's like, God, this is actually different. But everything from the Eagles to Christy Moore to Mary Black to, like I said, we talked about Counting Crows, and it's always looking for something different, you know. So.
You have music out on all the platforms.
Yes, all the streaming platforms. So the 2 singles are out. So
and your last one went out last Friday.
Last Friday.
What do you think of them platforms?
I think it's a very, very different world now with the music industry than we were running around. You would have ran into Virgin and stuck on the headphones and running there and went an album back to back and looked at the artwork and appreciated an album. That's all gone now, you know. And there's so much out there, you know. And people I've chatted to, you know, people don't properly listen to the music. They're skipping. 10 seconds in.
Get them. I mean, 7 seconds, 10 seconds.
Not even.
First 10 seconds. If you don't get them,
it's funny, isn't it?
It's the way the world's gone.
I grew up with, you know, the 7-inch singles and the LPs and I appreciate all that. Then the CDs came on, and the CDs, some of the artwork's great, like, but not the same as the vinyl. And but now, like, I'll be on the Spotify's, and I'll be on the Spotify's for handing this because, you know, I have God's amount. I was just saying to one of the fellas there, I'm no different than everybody else. I have most of 5,000 CDs, you know, and now you can just go there. So I don't feel guilty because I paid enough out for them, you know what I mean? But I think the youth maybe are losing out on that section of the work going into it. We get CDs there sometimes, and I just. Do you see somebody puts the lyrics and all, and it's just like a book.
It's great.
I love that.
And who wrote the song and who produced it.
Yeah.
You used to open up your CD and see, well, who wrote the song.
Exactly.
You know.
And I think it's the concept of streaming. You know, you don't actually own the tracks, the songs.
No.
You don't have a physical copy of it.
You don't.
And you know, you have membership with all these streaming platforms, and then, you know, if you cancel them, the songs go back. You know, you never have them.
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
But I think vinyl has made a bit better research in the last few years.
Brilliant. It's really great to see.
It's the social element again, getting back to getting on the Virgin. People love going in and chatting about songs.
It's brilliant.
And seeing what people are into.
A long way it'll continue. Christine Deeney, enjoying the music with Paddy and James, bringing me back 20 years.
That's my sister.
There you go.
So
right,
she's up in McGarvey.
We're going to get a final song out of these boys.
But
once again, you take your time. I'll take a commercial break, and we're coming back with a song called Alive.
Alive. Keep your dreams. Yep.
Keep your dreams on the way.
At ESB, we're investing over €1 billion a year to drive Ireland towards a net zero future. We're accelerating our investment in the EV charging network by rolling out over 100 high-power charging hubs across the country, supporting the adoption of EVs in communities across Ireland and giving drivers the freedom to go further. Because we are, and always have been, invested in Ireland. Find out more at esb.ie.
Imagine a wedding venue that can be hired exclusively for you and your guests. Picture stunning views overlooking one of Donegal's most scenic beaches, an authentic country manor as your accommodation, incredible glass-fronted marquee views all day, and a team of experts who want to help you plan every step of the way. Sounds too good to be true? Not at Drumhalla House in Rathmullen. It really has to be seen to be believed. Visit drumhallahouse.ie or check out Drumhalla House on Instagram for more details.
Hi, Paddy here at Shane Conley Cars in Donegal Town. Are you looking to upgrade your car? With Shane Conley Cars, you'll find makes and models for every budget. Great finance options, and we also accept trade-ins. Check out shaneconleycars.com or call into us at Shane Conley Cars from Lonaher Road, Donegal Town.
A public service announcement from Donegal County Council. Did you or a family member work in Scotland between 1940 and 1990? Do you have photographs or memories of your time there that you will be willing to share? If so, the Culture Division of Donegal County Council would like your help with an exhibition on the working conditions and types of employment that Donegal men and women found in Scotland. If you have photographs of Donegal people at work in Scotland or a story to tell about your work there, please contact the Donegal County Heritage Office on 074 9163 824 or by email to donegalscotland@donegalcoco.ie. Donegal County Council, serving the people and preserving the heritage of Donegal.
Yeah, welcome back. It's 8 minutes in front of 9 o'clock, Monday night sessions. And Orla Deeney said, well done, Paddy, from Marie and Orla and McGilligan. Did not get out yet?
Aye.
Who's that?
The nieces, the two nieces, aye.
Good to hear from them as well. Right, this is the final track. Have you recorded this one?
No, but it's in the pipeline now with Paul,
Good.
so hopefully
Good.
I'll get up to him and maybe get it.
Are you going to put an album out, do you think? Or?
As I say, I've enough half songs for an album, definitely.
Half songs? Enough half songs, I like that.
So we'll see.
Right, listen, this is a song called Alive, and keep your dreams whenever you're ready.
Caught up in this moment, caught up in the storm with you. Can't you see me standing here all alone? There's only so much you can't take on your own. Can you believe all it takes is one more go? And all this will go, and all this will fade unless you keep your dreams alive. Unless you keep your dreams alive. Caught up in this way, caught up in this madness. Here I go again, down that road with you. There's only so much hate you can take. Please step aside, 'cause it can't wait for me. And all this will go, and all this will fade unless you keep your dreams alive. Unless you keep your dreams alive. On the passage through time, all the tears we share in each other's eyes, all the trust that we build, it comes tumbling down around us. Now I know there's not a way for us not to reach the end. 'Cause I don't want this to be the end. And all this will go, and all this will fade, unless you keep your dreams alive. Unless you keep your dreams alive. For you, for me, it's not the end.
That was absolutely brilliant. Angela Bradley said, sounds amazing, Paddy and James. Well done. Frankie McGarvey, good man, Frankie. That's really cool. So well done. Listen,
Thank
hey,
you. That's
Paddy
great. Thank you.
and James, it's been an absolute delight, a real pleasure
Thanks for
having
having
us
us
here.
up.
Your
So,
music's
yeah,
on all the
really.
platforms.
Yeah,
People
all the
advise
streaming
people
platforms.
go out and buy it.
Yeah.
And you'll come up and see us again.
Oh, definitely.
Paddy
Yeah.
Doherty and James Bradley, the best of luck.
Experience total relaxation in the